Hey internet, and happy belated New Year. I feel like so much can change in a few years that it's crazy. I don't think it changes necessarily on New Year's. I feel like New Year's is very built up. Everyone has very high expectations. New year, new me. Everyone breaks their resolutions. I do love New Year's though. I just love the fact that it can be a fresh start for you. You can kind of feel like you can change things and everyone feels like, you know, party into the next year. Everyone just feels like they can let go of all the crap from the year before and, you know, it's a chance to start anew. My new year was spent being ill, non-alcohol related. So basically for New Year I'm trying to eat no processed food, no sugar and no junk food and no bread and no stuff like that. And I know it seems a bit extreme, but my dad is a huge paleo advocate and I just thought that I should really give it a go because I keep getting ill and I keep eating like blocks of chocolate a day, and like I ate my whole advent calendar in November. I feel like that's a bit intervention time, you know? So I'm holding my own intervention and I'm trying to turn my lifestyle around. Exercise isn't really my best friend, so I'm kind of like, I have to do exercise at some stage. I used to play netball, but it's hard when I'm here traveling and I'm saving. I can't really join a gym. I hate running and I'm just not that self-motivated to do like at home exercises, so I'm really not sure what my options are, but I'm gonna have to force myself to do something. Last year I set off on a journey of a lifetime, I feel, and I have done so much things that I'm so proud of and so happy with, and hopefully this year I'm going to be doing the exact same, traveling more and spending it with people that I generally love and love spending time with. I just feel like life's too short to have those people in your life that make you feel like crap and that use you and all that stuff. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to emphasize that a lot can change in a few years or even a year. Although you might be stuck in a rut now, although you might have no idea what you want to do or you might feel lost, it's so amazing how a few months or a year or a few years can change your whole life, and you just kind of look back and think, why was I even stressing over that? Like, that's so stupid. So please don't stress. It will change, but sometimes you have to be the one to change it. You can't sit back and hope for something better to come along because it won't. You have to be the driver of your life, not a passenger. This time 3 years ago, I was crying my eyes out, felt like my life was over, devastated about some boy who broke up with me. I mean, it was a bit more dramatic than that. We lived together and it was pretty serious. We'd been dating for 1.5 years and it crushed me. I had to quit uni, I had to quit my job and I had to move home. I didn't have to, but we were living together. He moved out, left me to pay all the rent that I couldn't afford. I was hating uni anyway, so it was kind of like a push I needed. At the time I thought it was the worst thing that could ever happen and I was devastated. But I took a year off uni. I thought, I'm not enjoying this, so I'm not gonna do it. And I said to myself, I'm gonna go traveling and I'm going to make it happen. I'm gonna work my ass off. I'm gonna save all my money. I thought that my parents would try to talk me out of it because they wanted me to study. They wanted me to go to uni and, you know, make the most of the opportunities that were presented to me. So I didn't tell them. I just went into the travel agents, got a brochure for Europe, found a trip that did basically what I wanted, and I booked a one-way ticket. And then I broke it to them, and in the end they were supportive. It was hard keeping it from them. It was hard saving. It was hard working a job that was a bit depressing and try and keep a goal at the end in your mind, like I'm saving towards this amazing trip. It was really hard to keep that in mind. And it was hard just like still kind of getting over this guy, going from that to being independent to being on my own, and I was scared to go on my own. But you know what, in the end I saved a lot of money. I flew on my own to England, and I've been living here for almost a year, just in this place that I was born, but I've never really been to or lived in. I've experienced kind of a family that I never got to know. And I just kind of look back and I think that boy breaking up with me was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. It gave me independence, it gave me motivation to achieve what I wanted to do, and it made me kind of see that the life I was living wasn't really the one I wanted to live anyway. I didn't want to be a live-in couple at 18 or 17, and I didn't want to study whatever I was studying at uni, and I didn't want to live in that city. I didn't want to do any of it. I wanted to go traveling, but he didn't, so I had to push it back, and I thought that the life I was living was the one I wanted. But then when I finally got a life that I was loving, it was not until then that I kind of looked back and thought, how did I ever think I was happy there? You need to be your own hero sometimes. That sounds really lame. You need to make choices for yourself, because only you can make the choices for yourself that are going to make a difference in your life. I know I technically didn't make that decision for myself, but in the end it worked out. So if you're in a rut, if you're feeling crap, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, I still don't. But in the meantime, I'm doing something that I love. I'm gonna have the best year. I want to do so many things, and I think that they're all achievable, which is amazing. And not everyone gets that. I see people that work these jobs they hate just to be able to afford a holiday for a brief, maybe 2 weeks or even a month. And for that time they feel like they've escaped and they're free and they're so happy, and then they go back to work and they're depressed again. And that holiday is their only escape. I just feel like traveling just opens up your eyes and your soul, as lame as that sounds, and you just feel alive. And you feel like you're not working for the man, you're not, you know, hating life. You're just enjoying it. So anyway, I've rambled quite a lot, but basically, new year, not new you, same you, but do stuff for you. Put yourself first. Look at your life and kind of think, what is making me unhappy? What am I unsure about? Is there anything I want to change? And change it. Do what you need to do to make yourself happy. If you're not happy, then dump that boyfriend who's making you feel like shit. Quit that job that's making you depressed, etc, etc. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry again for rambling on, but that's what I do, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you've got any stories about how your life has drastically changed, or any travel plans, or any just like New Year's resolutions that you think are really achievable and you're really excited about. Thanks as always for watching. Bye!